Hey, what's up guys? Josh here live from Long Beach. I'm gonna answer a question that I feel like a lot of you guys have. Why don't celebrities answer your DMs? We have these people that we look up to, whether it be big time music video directors, graphic designers, photographers that we look up to on social media. We wanna collaborate with them, but they don't always wanna collaborate back with us and respond to us. I'm gonna give you a few tips as far as what you can do to make collaborators that you wanna collaborate with you as well. Number one, get to the point. Even me, I've gotten messages where people would just say, hi, or how's it going? As you know, as a creative, you know just how busy you can be as a creative. So to have someone without any context just kind of start a conversation that doesn't really have any central point or topic can kind of be frustrating sometimes because it can just eat up valuable time. Number two, it's important to realize just how many messages some of these big influencers or film directors, people on social media get on a daily basis. I mean, you're talking about people that, you know, some of these guys have, and girls have like hundreds of thousands of followers. So you gotta think what their DMs actually look like. So you can't quite take it personally if they don't respond right away. I remember me, again, I know my channel is a little bit smaller. My Instagram following is pretty small, but even me, like I get tons of DMs every day as far as just people, you know, asking me questions. I love that. That's a perfectly acceptable thing to do, but sometimes you can't get to it right away. I remember I used to try to answer every single DM as soon as I got them, and it's something that could take hours out of the day. And knowing, again, schedules that you all have as creatives, you know that sometimes every day you don't have time for that. So here's a solution that I've used for other people that I look up to that I'm trying to contact. Sometimes when your first DM doesn't get responded to, you know, send a polite secondary DM a little bit afterward. It's definitely a possibility that your first DM could have just been caught up in their traffic. Don't ever send a third DM though. That's just gonna kind of seem weird. Now I love this third one. A lot of the time people are just too busy with work to respond to all their DMs. And here's a really funny, creative way that you can get around that. Get busy with work with them. Start befriending all of their friends. Start joining their work community, and sooner or later, you're gonna end up working with them. This is so funny. I've had this experience so many times where I would say befriend like some big time director or person in the industry, and we'd become legit friends, and then we would both add each other on Instagram or on Facebook, and instantly you see all these people that jump on and start following you and befriending you, trying to get close to this big shot that's your friend as well. I've had friends befriend a celebrity and suddenly get like hundreds of new followers. It's hilarious. But it's smart because a lot of the time it actually works. Number four, make sure that your DM creates an opportunity of collaboration that's mutually beneficial to both parties. Don't be that person to ask for free stuff or for discounts on products or for a random shout out. Offer free work. That's something that I used to do all the time back when I first moved back to LA. I met so many awesome people in the industry just offering free work as far as video editing and video production. And better yet, you could hire them. Say that you know a big shot director that needs a big shot actor, or a big shot actor that needs a big shot director, or a video editor. Be that connection between two people and allow that to be your in as far as creating a relationship. Number five, someone suggested that DMs may just seem weird for some people to respond to. Some people are a little bit older, DMs seem kind of like an invasion into personal space, and they prefer you to email them. A lot of the time, emails are within the profile descriptions of anyone you're trying to look up on Instagram, so use email instead. Number six, this is actually a really interesting one. Sometimes people don't respond to DMs because they actually view you as competition. Maybe you're so talented that they feel almost intimidated by you. So that's a decision that you have to make, whether you want to continue that potential relationship or just move on elsewhere. Nick! We got Nick in the house, and we have Brittany in the house. Mr. Emmett. And the Emmett. What's up, boy? Now guys, here's an important one. You're probably not gonna get a response if it feels like your DM has a sense of entitlement attached to it. Here's what I'm talking about. Say you send a DM and you don't get a response for a day, maybe 2 days. And you send a second DM basically complaining, a really angry, scathing letter talking about how disappointed you are that you didn't get any response. That's just juvenile entitlement, and that's never gonna get you anywhere. And number eight, one of the biggest deterrents that I know just from talking to friends that people have to respond to DMs is a phenomenon that I like to call the releasing of the Kraken. And basically what happens is the person responds to this person's DM, and that response seems to warrant or seems to grant permission in the sender's mind to flood the message box with tons and tons and tons of more questions, conversations that seem to never end. And again, it's a matter of respecting that person's time. So in the end, I want to make this clear that as far as my experience, as far as all the people that I've talked to, all the people that I've been able to form relationships with, that I've been wanting to form relationships with for years because I've been fans of them, as far as what I've been able to glean, most people are very much respectful of their fans, and they would never, ever like to be perceived as being mean or inappropriate to them. And they want to give them all the attention that they can. But what needs to happen on the other side is that fans need to understand that these people are human, that they are trying to make a living, which means that you know, they're usually pretty busy, and that time is limited. And as long as all those things are taken into consideration and respected, I feel like your chances of actual collaboration will continue to go up, and at some point that collaboration will happen. Another thing too that I've realized as far as my own personal experience in my journey is that I decided that I wasn't going to rely on other people. In the end, I was one small fish in a big pond, and I was going to just continue to work and kind of build up my own base. Namely, that kind of resulted in this YouTube channel where I was able to continue to learn and work and learn new skills and kind of create a platform. And as you know, guys, this YouTube channel has helped me create a lot of really awesome connections with people that I had been, you know, studying for years. And this is something that honestly anyone could do. So I leave you guys with this. Thanks so much for watching the video. And if you've ever left me a DM on Instagram or maybe on my YouTube channel, please don't take it personally. I try my best to respond to every single person, and know that I respect all you guys and I love every one of you guys. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep it chill. Add your name and place of residence to my latest Instagram post, and I promise to give your Instagram page a little peek. Thanks for watching.